I'm live. Okay, I am gonna turn on some music. We're gonna start jamming to warm up for this session. Here we go. Dude, and if you're coming on, like, you must dance. You must warm up dance, guys. Everybody knows this song, right? Like, grab your sister, grab your man, grab your... Yay! Hey, friend, yeah! We got a new song to warm up to, girl. I gotta get re-energized. Who ya Dance, girlfriend! Grab whatever you got. You got a baby doll, you got a daddy, you got a husband, you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend. Dance! Do you know they say because I'm a paper chaser? Like, what does that mean? Money. I bet it means money. Anybody know the real words to this? Because I don't know any of them, but I love the beat. Love the beat. Alright, are we good? Are we warm? Or do we need a minute? Yes, Anna. Paper means money. Paper means money. So you guys, a lot of you probably don't know this, but I am like an Eminem fan. You know it, Anna, huh? I love it. Okay, I'm an Eminem fan, and I had him on the playlist to play on here, but I thought you guys might think I was a little if I rapped Eminem for you today. So perhaps if I get begged enough, at the end of this video, I'll rap some Eminem for you. I've got it on the link list, so let me know. I don't know why, you guys, but comments are going, I bet I can click something. Comments are going, there. Comments were going like, I was getting notifications every time. I've gone live on YouTube once before, so I'm a pro at this. And that didn't happen last time, so I think we're good now, you guys. I think we're good. We should be good. I'll let you guys know if I have any technical difficulties. Okay, friends, so you guys are all here because you want to know what my surprise is. So first, I think that it's super important for us to go through the responses that I did get, because I think they're absolutely hilarious and comical, and it just kind of makes my day. So let's go down the list. Okay, moving our family out of state. Valid thought. Got a new tattoo. Yeah, so I said this once before to a couple of you. My husband hates tattoos. I do have one. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've got a huge long list of all the tattoos that I plan to get someday. So, valid thought. Having a baby, and having a baby. 3 times in a row I was asked if I was having a baby. Going back to school, perhaps if you know me, you think that's an option because I've been to school about 150 times. So, valid thought. Got a new job. I'm gonna be honest, I love my therapist job. I ain't never leaving. They're gonna have to like peel me out with like my fingernails clawing at the ground when it's time for this lady to leave. Announcing I'm poly. Okay, seriously, whoever thought that, it was anonymous, of course, because I probably would have anonymously put that as well. Come on, come on. I guess it's valid. It's valid, but not for this girl. Having a baby, again, naturally. Getting deployed, starting a business, pregnant with twins, and having a baby. So we've got a lot of people thinking that I am having a baby. So let's move forward. Okay, but also, somebody asked me if this was a marketing scheme, you guys. Somebody that knows me quite well, and I was like, oh, I take offense to that. This girl marketing scheme? Really? 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 But I gotta be honest, I was sitting last night putting my playlist together because I needed some bumpin' music to get bumped up and ready for, because this is only my second YouTube live. And as I was doing it, I was like, "Gee, son, maybe it is a marketing scheme." Because I lied in my marketing. I lied. I ain't got one secret. I got 2. I got two. I feel like, what's that, like, that dance? What's the song that we like used to do that to? It doesn't seem like as upbeat of a song as I need right now. But 2. I got 2, not 1, guys, 2. So stay tuned for 2 because I've got 2, not 1. I lied. Did I lie though? Did I say only one? I think I just said I've got a secret to tell. I suppose would presume one. I ain't got one, friends. I got two. Okay, so lucky for all of you, none of the guesses were correct. None of them. I'm not pregnant. I don't plan to be pregnant right now. Maybe someday I will get pregnant again. Only God knows. Literally, only God knows if I will ever be pregnant again. But today's not that day. So all y'all that guessed many times and gave me the really cute like emojis of the really cute pregnant lady rubbing her belly, it ain't that. It ain't that. It's none of the guesses. Not a single person guessed it correctly. Okay, so also I need a caveat. I am not drinking caffeine. I firmly believe I have had no caffeine today. I believe that to be accurate. I had some Diet Coke at McDonald's. So I have had a little bit. This is me, friends. Like, this is me. If you do not know me in person, Anna not pregnant next month, but thank you for the kind thoughts. Not this time. Okay, I need a caveat, guys. There was a period of time in life where we really struggled to get pregnant, so I feel like I can make the jokes of like, girlfriend. Brooke, no, not month after, but thank you. You guys are killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. No, I'm not pregnant. Anyways, I'm not drinking caffeine. This is me, friends. So welcome to the Brittany show. Seriously. Okay. Also, I need a caveat with, I think probably most of you know, because I've been blasting it obnoxiously, about my book that's out. And this isn't to like advertise it. I mean, it is. If you guys want it, it's available. And isn't that picture adorable? I don't know who that lady is, but man, her picture's adorable. But why I'm showing you this is because I naturally have several copies of this, and whoever cheers me on the most during this event gets a copy. And I'm not gonna lie, if there's like 2 of you that are like really going back and forth at it, I will give both of you a copy of this book. So please cheer me on, because I need it, because I'm nervous for these events. I might not look like it, and I normally talk this fast, but I am nervous for lives. If you mess up, there ain't no editing for these. When I'm like sitting in my cush little chair doing my videos, then I go online and I edit anything that's like, Brittany, you're not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to do that today. So whoever cheers me on the most gets a book. So, okay. Let's move forward. Thank you, Brooke. You so kind. You so kind, girlfriend. Okay, so lucky for everybody, none of those were right. So let's go into what is right and what is my little super surprise. So for the big news. So as we just talked about my book, most of you know that I have had a dream for a long time. I mean, for many years of writing a book. I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I didn't know what I wanted it to look like. Like, I literally had no idea. I just wanted to write a book for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to write a book for the legacy it would leave for my family. Most importantly, my kids. And so I know that this leaves a legacy for my husband too, so I'm not purposely leaving him out. But my husband and I are the same age, right? And my husband is proud of me and shows me his proudness every single day. But for my kids, I really wanted something tangible, and for there to continue to be something tangible for them to be able to be proud of and say like, hey, that's my mommy. Like, how cool is that? Like, that's my mommy. There's my mommy. And the first time Peyton saw this, she was like, oh, Mommy, your picture's on a book. And like, seriously fills my heart to know and set an example for my kids to do the things that we love and push forward and sacrifice. And so it has always been a dream of mine to write a book. And so that's done. Check, check, bing, bing. Okay, so past that, a couple of years ago, I started looking for ways that I loved to try and make money for a couple of reasons. One, I had just gotten out of grad school and I knew my goal was going to be, thank you, Anna, that like seriously brings tears to my eyes. I knew one of my goals was going to be independent and have my own private practice one day. And so with that comes scarcity of how am I going to financially make money for my kids? And so all the way back then, I was like, I need to make sure that I have a couple different ways of doing things for myself and for my kids. And then also ethically, I want to be able to do things that give to the world. And so way back then, I was thinking, Brittany, you always have to make sure you're aware of ways you can give back to the world and raise your family. And so, thank you, Anna. And so, that was my thought back then. Well, I was listening to a podcast, and anybody else out there that is a podcast addict like myself knows about these things. So there was this guy talking about private practice with therapists, and he was like, hey, I wrote my book, and I was like, I'm inspired by you. And so I'm listening really intently, and he says in there, I'm waiting for it to be narrated. And I was like, don't you have to do that yourself? And so he talked about where he was getting it done at and the process of waiting for it, and he didn't really go into detail, but I was like, bing, like, I want to know about that. I thought you had to be like either doing that shit yourself or that you had to be super famous to do that stuff. Like, I wanted to know more. So I went to the website that he had talked about, and literally it like blinked at the top of it like something you'd see in Las Vegas, and it was like, you too can narrate audiobooks. Hey sweet lady, the announcement is not here yet. You are just in time. So anyways, it was like blinking at the top, like, you too can narrate audiobooks. And I took it personally, you guys. I was like, me? I can? Me? Brittany? Okay, not that bad, but seriously, I was like, oh, well, it says I can do it. I must be able to do it, right? Okay, so I started to teach myself how to narrate audiobooks through like hours and hours of YouTube videos, and biting my fingers off and crying in bed at night and annoying my husband and all that stuff to learn to narrate audiobooks. And you guys, here's the first secret. Here's the first surprise. It's here right now. Right now! I narrated my own audiobook. It is out on the market. I did it. It's done. It's out there. It's on Audible. Hey, Christina, Tina. It's out there. It's on Audible. It's ready to buy. Everything. I narrated my own audiobook. Ah! So, seriously, surprise number one. So if anybody is curious or interested in how to narrate audiobooks, literally started from the bottom. Started from the bottom now here, right? Started from the bottom. I had no idea. I started narrating on my freaking cell phone. My cell phone. Guys. So if anybody's interested, you can now get my book in paper format, in e-book format on Kindle, and on audiobook format if you go to Audible. You can find it in there. So, and I will also post in the comments or in the links below after this is all over. So that's my first one. Also, like, to be determined, it is not set up yet, but I'm in the beginning stages of creating a course or like a curriculum where we will get together online and I will walk you through how to narrate audiobooks. If like reading it or listening to it just aren't enough for you, those would be really good for like the baseline stuff, but some of the technology pieces of it, I can walk you straight through it. So I'm in the process of creating that course, so stay tuned for that. But there's still another surprise. There's still another surprise. And I think this will probably, this is more geared towards the YouTube community. So this is right up yo guys' alley, because appears to me you all on YouTube. Okay. So I have a script, you guys, because for those that know me, you know that anything that like sparks my attention, I go and I grab it. So like the comments on here, that's probably YouTube's way of saying like you're not allowed to see the comments as they happen. I am allowed. I can now, but I had to switch it because they know that I'm clearly ADHD. Okay, so the second surprise. So this is most specifically for the current YouTube community or going to be joining YouTube community. So I don't know how familiar people are, but with YouTube and all that goes into YouTube and the pieces of it. But as I told you before, my dreams have always incorporated how can I help the community and how can we better this life that we're living in before we leave it. And so mental health obviously is a huge love of mine, and I'm passionate about it. And also I'm guessing all of us that are on here know about the stigma about mental health and how so many people are not seeking services because of the stigma. Like, we have the moms that are sobbing at home all day, every day, too scared to pick up the phone and call for services because of the stigma. We have men who are actively suicidal who are not picking up the phone to call because of the stigma. We have parents who have no idea what to do with their children and can't go out in public with them or have no idea what to do with them, and they're too embarrassed, too worried about the stigma to call and make an appointment. We have too many people suffering day in and day out because of the stigma, and this girl is all about how do we get out there and reduce this stigma. So with that, I want to be bigger and badder. I want to be in your communities. And so here's what we are doing. Here's surprise number 2. I have teamed with a site called Patreon. And what Patreon is it's a tiered system that allows people in the community to participate, which gives them involvement. And so I'm gonna like break this down a little bit more for you guys. There's a couple different tiers. The tiers start at $2 a month. You do not have to contribute to this in order to watch my YouTube videos. Do not feel that, do not think that. Please, if you think that, stop that turning. No way, Jose. Please continue watching my YouTube videos. But what this is this gives the ability, the tiers start at $2 and go up. And what this does is there's tiers that give you the ability to do things like let me know a video that your community needs. For example, if you're working with college students, maybe you're not even in the mental health field, but you're working with college students and you know that things like self-harm, cutting, things like that are a big deal and there needs to be some awareness about it. There's a tier that allows you to say, hey girl, hey, make a video on this, and this girl makes a video on it. There are tiers that are, they give you the ability to bring it into your community. If your community is a community that is doing a lot of adoptions, but there is no awareness on what adoption means or on the difficulties that comes with adoption or foster care, you say, hey girl, hey, can you please make a video on this? This is a way for us to bring to your community the things that you need. I'll create the video and you can share it. You can send it to whoever it is that you need to try and reduce the stigma of mental health. To take those things that to some people seem like really, really icky everyday endeavors, but really they're ways that we as therapists or we as people with the skill set and knowledge can help you recognize. Here are the skills to help combat that. There are also tiers if you yourself are struggling. I am not providing mental health services over these videos, okay? Like that for sure has to be separate. That's not allowed, right? But if you're like, hey girl, I'm really struggling with ruminating thoughts before I go to bed at night. You got any tips? This girl will make a video just for you, personally just to you, not for the whole world to see. So there are tiers that allow that. So if your community is struggling, if you are struggling, if you just need some tips and tricks, you let me know. And this girl will help a girl out, or a boy out, or a family out, or a whatever out, right? So it's just a way for you guys to get involved. It's a way for you guys to help. It's a way for you guys to be a part of the community of reducing the stigma of mental health. I'm not in your communities. I don't know what you guys are struggling with. I don't know what your families are struggling with. But through this process, you guys can have far more say in what the videos look like. It helps me out to know what content you guys are needing, but also it helps you guys out to get videos tailored just to you, just to your community. So, that's that. Sorry, I got a notification my phone is dying. So it's a good thing I'm almost done, you guys, because my phone is saying bye-bye. Thank you, Anna. You are the best, seriously. You guys are all so kind. Thank you for your kind words. So that's surprise number 2, you guys. I will put the link in the description box of this video for either of those. For any of those, if you're looking for the audiobook, if you're looking for the paperback book, or if you're looking to help with Patreon. The thing with Patreon is you can choose to contribute $2 for a month, or you can choose to pick another tier that's higher than that for a month, or you can choose to do it for 2 months or 8 months or 100 months, whatever it is. Don't feel like if you're obligated or you opt in that you can't opt out. Yes, please, like opt in if you can, and if you can't, don't do it. Just come and listen to these videos and give me some likes and thumbs up, right? So there's no obligation to do it, but this really is both like help a girl out, but help our communities out and help you out. So that's surprise number 2 for everybody that was waiting. So thank you guys for so patiently waiting. I also want to say, you guys, honestly, seriously, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for watching. I firmly believe, like, we help one person with one sentence, and that grows and spreads to helping, then that person has the energy and the ability to help the next, and keep going and going and going, you guys. So, like, let's help each other out. Let's build each other up. Like, one single sentence can help a lot of people. You spread that sentence to one person, that builds them up, and now they feel better to help others. So seriously, thank you guys for your support. You gave me, like, my fuel for this live. I appreciate all of you guys so, so much. So, I'll go back and look at the comments. What's my favorite go-to dance move? Ugh. Girl, like, I'm not a good dancer. I'm like a seat dancer. I'm not like a straight up dancer. So, okay, anyways, I think I might have promised an Eminem rap. And I'm gonna do it for y'all because you guys were super engaged. Also, as I pull up this song, I will look through the comments and see who, I love you guys, and see who won the, who or whom of you fabulous people won the books. Clearly it's Sunday, so the post office isn't open. I will get your copy out first thing tomorrow. If you would rather have an audiobook copy, let me know. I say a lot. That's something I'm working on, you guys. I say to fill silence. It's disgusting. I almost did it! I'm stopping myself. So if you want an audiobook instead, I'm going to let you guys know who won within the next 30 minutes. If you want an audiobook, ebook, or paper book, you let me know, and I will get you your book. All right, I'm getting our little M&M. Anybody here know Without Me? It's my favorite Eminem song. It's my favorite. I'm gonna be honest, I have rapped for one other person in my life. It was during a therapy session, and the girl really needed it. We have an advertisement naturally for a moment. She really needed it. She really needed a rapping, and so we did a rapping. So I don't think that there's too many swear words. I'll stop before the swear words. Round me outside, round me outside, round me outside. Brick, brick wall, brick, 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 brick wall. Two trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside. Brick, brick wall, brick, 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 brick wall. Guess who's back? I know this isn't the rapping part, but we gotta get through this part to get to the rap, right? Girl, I'm so glad you're on Insta while we wait for the rapping part. Quick drink. I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Marsh no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hotness, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker like a shot that I got shot at the hospital with a doctor while I'm not cooperating, while he's rocking the table while he's operating. You wouldn't now stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the beep, ovulating. I know that you want a job machine, but your husband's hot problem's complicating. But the FCC won't let me be, so let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. Now lots of swear words come, so I'm gonna stop it right there. Boop, boop. That is your Eminem rap for the day. You guys are so sweet. I love the collaboration. That's my Eminem rap for the day. You guys, I haven't done that for anybody but one person, and now all of you. So consider yourself lucky. And if you ever need an Eminem rapper at your event, don't pick me. Don't pick me. All right, I'm going to finish out with one last song while we hop off of here. And I just love this song, you guys. So the suspense is probably killing you. What could Brittany be pulling up right now? Here it comes. Think there'll be another ad? I'm using YouTube. Gotta support. Oh. Yeah, this will work. This isn't what I thought it was, but this is good. I got this feeling inside my bones. It grows electric, baby, when I turn it on. Bye, guys. Thank you.